It's the Game of the Show.
A Nolaris build. I might aim towards a control deck. Take like a Flooded Strand, pack one, pick one. It'd be funny to build like a channel green deck with no creatures of power, power over 3. I wonder if Dak Faden's a better pack one, pick one. Let's take Dak. Your vote on Goyf's okay if this is a democratic process. It is not. The discussion is valuable. The reasoning behind like why you think it's it should count or shouldn't count or what have you. Let's draft an upheaval. Upheaval's fucked up. Really like this Coalition Relic, but I think I'm just gonna take Twister here. Sometimes it's very funny to upheaval and then twist their hand away. Think about Talisman or another Echo. Let's get some acceleration in here. Ooh. A Moxham. Yeah, the artifact deck dodges a lot of the power creatures of creatures with power 3 or greater. Karnstructs can get pretty large, and Tinker for Blightsteel is obviously a large boy. But if we're doing this upheaval thing, maybe able to make it work. Or Thassa's Oracle, huh? Gonna think about that Thassa's Oracle on the wheel, maybe. Let's grab a Daze. I'm pretty sure I could argue for Karnstructs, Davisaur. But they're not super on flavor, right? Do my best to keep my critters small. Tiny little beans. Looking up at that big old world. Sideboard card. I don't care, Finistra. If you're like arguing to me like to make the stip easier or whatever, you can pretend it is that, and I don't care. I'm not going to draft any cards that are that, but I'm going to do my best to draft in with the spirit of the stip, as opposed to whatever fiddly thing you think it should be specifically. Real good way to drain the fun out of everything if you overthink it. In my opinion. What's their league artifact business? Seems to be working out for me, huh? Seems to be coming together. If the opponent steals a Blightsteel, I can't steal with Dak. Well, hold on. Let's talk about this. Hold on. Champion's pretty fucked up. I think I'm more likely to win a game with Champion. Oh shit, what up? What up? Hey, Tsunami, thanks for 14 months. That third path is probably like really good here, right? If we'd taken Echo in pack 1, that would be on this LED, but we did not. Ooh, what about a fourth splash? Yeah, Memory Lapse, Retrofitter Foundry, and Jace, all great cards. But if we need one card to win us the game, I think Oko's a solid splash. I think I'm going to avoid it. And just make my current mana base better. We don't want stupid, stinky 3/3s cluttering up our battlefield anyway, right? Miscalc. Vantage. Wandering Emperor. The double weight on Wandering Emperor is a bit rough. Let's take a duel. I'm gonna grab the Talisman here. The Wrath's tempting. I'm gonna grab the Talisman. Ooh, Skydiver. Some nice removal spells here. I think I like Staff of the Storyteller. Staff with third path is actually kind of sick, right? Would you rather have main color or splash color, 2-color lands when you're splashing a third color? I think I prefer having the splash color be on my duels. The nice thing about the splash color being on the duels is that the duels are then not like worthless in the early game, right? If you build your mana base where the main colors are the dual lands and the splash color is the off, the splash color lands are going to be basically wastes most of the game. Unless they're very specifically playing your splash color, right? I'm grabbing that ending. I don't think this key's going to do anything for me. I almost grabbed Oliphant because I was like thinking about it as a fetch, not a creature. I think we can support double white. Athari is definitely a banger, yeah. Ancient Tomb, Umezawa's, the Fetch Land, Sensei's Divining Top, No More Lies. Even Ponder and Pyrokinesis are great, right? I like that Ancient Tomb can power out these talismans. It's a little painful here. It's a little painful in a more controlling shell. No real fetches for the top, but it is good with Mox Opal still. Oh, top's good with Iconoclast. Yeah, give me the top. I like both these blue 5-drops. I think I'm gonna take this talisman. Double on color, too tempting. Oh my god. Now's when I reconsider what I said about Karnstruck. No creatures with printed power over 2. It's certainly not printed over 2. How firm is Caleb in his convictions? It would just be so good here. So very good. Urza makes it 0-0. Constructs are 0-0s. I get a Staff of the Storyteller too. Token trigger from the Urza. Chat wants to see Urza. You finished good chat. I said it myself. I did say y'all have been a good chat. That's a fair point. That's a valid point. I'll snag the Urza. The Salt Monolith's really good with Upheaval. I feel like I should be grabbing Narset, though, with this Twister, right? Alright, more of a Twister deck or an Upheaval deck? Immediately find another draw 7. If I had an Academy, I would like these Spirals a lot better. And these draw 7s a lot better. Or that Time Warp that we passed earlier. I might just take this Elegant Parlor. Spellseeker getting to tutor for 4th is kind of sick. Fucking Lelia. Oh, we got this portable hole. Red count's pretty low for Pyrokinesis, so it'd still be a good sideboard card. So we got No More Lies. So close to a Luris deck, right? Lurisless Luris. The Narset Wheel. The Narset Wheel. That's pretty impressive. Do you know how hard it is to stash a draft with 7 of your closest friends these days? LSV would have slammed Luris there. LSV would have broken his step. Pretty sure if someone specifically paid LSV money to not draft Luris, he would manage somehow. Hey, Zakao, thanks to the sub. Thanks to 64 months there. I think I'm cutting this daze. I think it falls off a little too quick. Academy would have been sick in this deck. Sounds like a deck that I drafted. Just all of them. I think I'm gonna cut the Spellseeker. Ten red, 10 blue, 9 white. Yeah, I don't think it matters whether we play the 10th red source or the 10th white source, right? Colors look pretty even to me. You passionately hate this deck? My god. You think this band has Coheed vibes? Yeah. The same label for a bit. They were on Claudio's label. Evil Eye Records? Is that it? I thought about just playing Narset and down ticking. And then I passed, and now I feel silly for doing that. Does that mean you would like Coheed? Probably. It's actually a little wild that you heard Thank You Scientist before Coheed. I'll put on Mother Superior after this. Losing my second blue source here. I could blame myself for that. Yeah. Fair enough. Valid. Let's do this, huh? Just cantrip a bit. Hey, now we're starting to develop, I don't know whether to play the monolith here. I think I like it. I think I dig it. I think this is my favorite Coheed track. There's a lot of really good ones though. There's like Neverender and stuff. Not sure if I spin top on upkeep. Might just draw. Oh shit. That's a wild one to just rip. Do you think Narset beats anything? I've never read the graphic novels, no. Have I fucking broken the step? Nobody look. I don't have a creature. I don't have a... Look away, look away. I have a 6/6. Yeah, but this one came from a 1/4. I don't know what you're talking about. These guys, this is 0/0 with a bonus, right? The other one is a base 3/3. World of difference. What a power play, right? Very rarely seen play. Ooh, that's annoying to deal with. Actually, well, whatever. Nice. think I'm going to be untapping the Basalt Monolith here, and that's what I think. Music name, this is Mother Superior by Coheed and Cambria. Hey. What are the odds on this fucking resolving? Just for 10? Just jam it. And we get a staff counter, huh? That's pretty good. Another perfectly played game. Shieldbreaker has targets. I don't know how much it matters. We have a bunch of anti-artifact stuff. Yeah, we can keep this, right? Cards. Timmy is so good. Been really impressed with that card. Drew me 9 cards earlier today. Confused by the Golem token. What's there to be confused about? Look, you make one unusual play, and everyone starts yelling punt, and starts asking what the fuck you're doing. There's no way this deck resolves, right? Or they would have played the Brazen here instead of the Shadow Spear. Oh, let's jam it anyway. I wonder if they would miscalculate the Chalice if I jammed that. Exiling the Golem won the game. I mean, it was part of my winning line, right? Hard to argue with the results. Wait. Nice block. Some nice scoreboard in terminology there. Man, I'm out of water. You have to figure that out soon. I think I should have put a 1/1 counter on it first. Just keep the fucking weird plays going. I can rip that 2/1, huh? Just steal the batter's call. This is a bad spot. Upheaval or fourth would be great here. Come on, deck, come on. Looks like I'm getting a little punished for running out my last land. I mean, running out your last land is better if you do rip the upheaval. Is it my fault that I drew currency converter instead? Probably getting close to chump o'clock. Fuck. Oh, they could have smacked for an extra 3 this turn. Ha ha! Ha ha! You haven't seen a Chandra ult in years. You are unlikely to see one this game. Remember that they can like turn 2 Cryptic Coat. Dibs on next step. I'm not sure if I'm doing another stip tonight. You gonna be walking around tomorrow, Skittles? Yeah, the functional turn 2, right, Phantom? Like, this is turn 1, you know. The post upheaval. Like, if you're considering upheaval to be a new game, or game reset. Yeah, when you put something when you hit something with Chandra, you have to cast it immediately. You can't like put something in the stat. You can't exile something and then pay for it later. That's why I made that treasure token before I upticked. And boy, am I glad that I did that, huh? Decent hit. Yeah, not bad. Now the opponent's in an awkward spot where, like, they don't want to dynamite 2/2s, but then also the Chandra's threatening to ult. Correct, iPod. What's up, Red? I guess I just gotta block him. Very cool. Got a standard 5K to play in. That'll be streaming. I think it starts at like 10 or 11 a.m. I'm not sure. I've been waking up at noon, so that might be rough for me. Am I trying it out because I heard there was a Baldur's Gate MTG set? That's exactly why, yeah. Takes most people years to pick up Magic. Yeah. I mean, it helps that there's a lot of overlap with Baldur's Gate. Do I want to play around Spell Pierce? I guess. I fucking guess, What up? Hey, EPL. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 12 months. We could have dueling staffs. The Chandra's a little ways away, right? I'm gonna grab staff and then this pass. Hey, thanks, Henged. GG's first match, well deserved. Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for the match. Good luck in your future matches. This is not a good turn to activate staff, by the way, due to that Narset card. If they activate the staff on my turn, they would get to draw a card, but the way that they did it, unfortunately, denies them that opportunity. I've certainly run into my fair share of Narsets, for sure. I guess they just didn't have anything going on. Scoop to me finding fourth. Cool. It does get the best of us. I remember when Narset was a little bit earlier in the cube, back in the day, I remember there was a match where I fired off Knight's Whisper into Narset, and chat made so much fun of me. Just, like, really let me have it, right? And I was like, oh, okay. And I would easily win the game because there's no justice in the world, right? And then the next game, I do the exact same thing. Just, oh, Knight's Whisper, perfect. Also very easily win, just no justice in the world. Just throwing away Knight's Whispers left and right. That frog is very good here. I think it's going to beat me. Suppose. Oh, this sounds like a Hakken again, huh? Visions, sure. Yeah, how many removal spells do I even have for this frog? Like 1 or 2? I guess there's Wandering Emperor down tick. My red removal just doesn't touch it. That's one of the brutal things about frog, is you're like staring at your lightning bolt like, They still draw a card from hitting deck, because frog is fucked up. Let's crack this eyelet. You know what? I think we're done. There's like draw 7s and stuff that could very easily rebuy, get us back into the game, but I was feeling pretty done. I was feeling donezo. We got Portable Hole and Prismatic Ending and Wandering Emperor down tick, and I think that's about it in terms of frog answers. Not heavy on frog answers. Froggy is an excellent example of power creep, yeah. Compare that card to fucking Wild Mongrel, right? Sick of your lies, frog. Sick of your lies. However riveting they might be. Hop on off to the exile zone. Seriously, though, I do think that card has legs. Let's do this. You think it might make a splash in Legacy? Yeah, it seems likely. Get some copies before there's a big price jump. Makes sense to me. Yeah, I'd hop to it, chat. All right, maybe it's time for the puns to crow come. And here I am with 3 mana, but I can't exile that Cryptic Coat. It's a mite shy of the 3rd blue. I kind of love this band, actually. Some truly great nonsense. That is one jacked rabbit. Sick. Well. Ooh, maybe, huh? Maybe. Wow, Roro, no respect. No respect for the lore. I have just been scolded. Stern scolding has got to be just like the best fucking counter against me, right? What movie? We were talking about X-Men. Talking some X-Men. That was a Joss Whedon script, right? I'm unsure if this upheaval has like a chance to be good. I guess I'll bin it. Hell yeah, now let's win. Oh man, Converter and Dax seem great together. I was thinking about discharging and then making them discard 2 and then Prismatic Ending. It means we have to play into Daze. But I think that's fine. Second frog opponent in a row. And we were just playing a frog deck. It's been an all frog stream here. No, they got a Pierce for me? Damn it. That sucks. That is a big, big bummer. At least I didn't get got by Daze there. Daze would have been brutal because I wouldn't have had to play the discharge. Getting Skydiver to clear this deck. Skydiver's really good against me. I mean, I don't blame them, but I think I've got like a good removal spell for the frog left. There's not a lot left in the deck. You smell breach? How do you smell breach? What even breach are you talking about? Naturally, Francis shows up when the prog section of the Eve takes over. We were blasting like Sabbath and shit. And then Thank You Scientist brought us into Coheed, and then Hacken started playing after Coheed. I think I actually should have kept that Narset. Might have found me. Impulse for my answer to Frog, right? If I only have like 2 cards that can answer a Frog. Oh yeah, Mountaineers. I missed a Coheed concert for Gen Con. Gen Con was really good though. I wonder if the Narset Impulse would have gotten me there. Transportable home. I'll never know. Mantithe might be good here. I haven't seen Bahar in a long time. Yeah, great guy, great streamer. Legacy and Jazz, a refined palette for sure. Pardon the yawn, pardon the yawn. Oh, very cool room for him. Yeah, Knocked Loose puts on a really good live show. Hope you have a great time. Poppin' Dax. I wonder if the Hex-Mage is a sideboard card. Ooh. I'm gonna chill on that. Let's do a whole album there. We know they have Toxic Delusion in their deck, so I tap out for Urza, and they Toxic for 3. Maybe that would have been fine. Or for 4, rather. No, the ability would resolve first, the lead. Wonder what they're sealing up here. What would you seal for here? I'm gonna play around Spell Pierce here. Talisman up, and then the Converter could have made a Lotus Petal, right? The Mana Tide gets a little bit worse now that they've seen it, but I'm going to leave it in. On the draw, like, one more thing to keep them from turn 2 Frog and me, It'd be crazy if we just, like, waltz through a field of Frog decks. Not really sure what their deck is besides Frog. Like, what did they seal for there, right? Are we winning? This is round 2. Or, I'm sorry, this is round 3. Right? Jesus. Our last deck trophied too. A little bit of a hot streak. And then we had a 2-1 before that. So 7-1 on the day. Who sings this song? This is by the Big Fat Meanies. They have another track that I really like called Meet Me at the Downbeat. I bet they're a lot of fun live. Would love to see them. Does Days make sense here? Well, the way that I'm losing is they turn to Frog me. I don't really like Days, no. Ooh. This ain't give me the Frog, though. Hell yeah, Ophaloaf. I am. If you look at the bottom right corner, you can see the streams record. Now's when we find out that they're a reanimator deck. And we just like haven't seen half their deck yet. Crazy that they're so small for being so damn good. Big fat minis? Oh yeah, there's plenty of like really good artists out there that is still tiny. I agree, they're super fucking good. TDLRP put out a banger of a single this year. Hell yeah. I think I might have heard that. Oh man, everyone's complimenting my music. We gotta play this Bill Murray track. Let's dig for some of them mixed opinions. Bad Hand was the name, Heisenberg. Bad Hand by the Big Fat Meanies. I'd like to get my portable hole back, if that's a thing I can do. Fuck. Yeah, once again, only have like one real answer. I guess there's upheaval in here. The music video for this is fucking ridiculous. They're just like riding their lawnmowers around the yard. Emoting or not emoting. Demonic Tutor, What could you Demonic Tutor for here that's better than just making 1/1s? That's what I want to know. No. Yeah, people would be sweet here. Well, kind of sweet. They get their otter back. We have this Mox, though. It would have been good. Just reset them. It was one of my potential answers to this Thopter Foundry shenanigans. But, of course, you don't know that it's going to be on the top card of your library, right? I guess with the Upheaval gone, we can go ahead and crack this Fire Island and dig deeper towards Dak. You can just click, hold on, W, hum. I gotta say, I do wish Upheaval was not exiled right now. With Urza and all these fucking 1/1s. Upheaval very specifically would be a good one to be still in the deck. And you could float enough mana to play the third path and then Chandra down tick on the Otter and dump all the artifacts. Maybe dump the artifacts and the Urza, right? And yeah, play the Urza again. You got it, you got me. Let's see, we've got the X Exile card, the good Pop Thop. And we have Dak Fade, and they could try and steal it. And we have this fucking card that does shit-ass nothing. Rift Sweeper to get my get my Upheaval Bank. Yeah, the window of time is narrowing for sure. Fourth? Maybe if we had the Urza mana. But no, I don't think fourth wins from here. They gain another 5, go up to 16, right? And we'd be making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2-2s. Yeah, maybe fourth. Maybe fourth is like specifically good enough if they don't have a counter. It's not very good galvanic discharge. In the ideal world, they would have made some tokens and shoved in front of the 3-2, and then discharge would have blown it out. We are not living in the ideal world. Bowmaster. Have we seen Bowmaster from them? Someone called it earlier. An artifact enchantment sweeper needed, huh? Like in my deck? I mean, if we'd found one of our pieces of spot removal for Thopter Foundry earlier, we would have been fine. Or if we had not exiled Upheaval, right? If Upheaval was still a live draw, that'd be a real clean answer to a bunch of tokens and stuff. But at this point, I think Dak is my only live draw. Well, we'll fucking try it, right? Just pumping a trampler. So they're gonna have 6 blockers. There's eight total toughness blocking. So they block the construct. They block the 3/3 human knight. And then 4 other blockers. There's 8, 13 damage getting in. I think we have Exaxes here. That's fucking nuts, right? Exaxes from this spot. Wow, 4th is a fucked up card. Correct, it does not give trample to everything. Just actual Exaxes damage. Every little piddly play I made this game ended up mattering, right? Galvanic discharging a Thopter token to make an extra Thopter token. Oh my god, make an extra servo token rather. Ah, that's nuts. I didn't think that deck was gonna trophy. I'm gonna be honest now. I was trying to keep a brave face. I was like, this deck, I don't know about this deck, but no power or anything, no power here. Mana was kind of good. Fucking A, huh? Fucking A. Score 1 for the little guys, huh? Score 1 for the little guys.